Shalom, shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakathum unto the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, we're just going to get into just there's no excuse, man. Right? There's no excuses. Right? Because the word's gone out, man. I'm saying this in regards, man, I really should have made a lesson on this some time ago, but it didn't really hit me at that time. But I might as well just go ahead and speak on it. But with the whole Waka Flocka flame situation, that's just one example, but really goes to show you that, man, these celebrities, they really know because the word's going out, right? Because Waka Flocka, man, he ran into pretty much Tampa Bay, a little bit over a week ago. Well, I think a little bit over a week ago, and basically, one of the brothers, questioned him, man, hey, you know what the mark of the beast is? Took a minute, but he basically got to the point where he said, yeah, the chip. So I was like, damn. So the MOTB, but still, you got these dreads and stuff. Still just being ultimately a nigga. And like I said, that's just one example out of many, man. It really just, like I said, it just really goes to show that the word has went around the four corners of the earth. That's why, man, Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man, is getting ready to wrap this thing up, man. Because the word's going out, man. Everybody knows. Everybody's heard it. But guess what? Everybody's not going to get it. Romans 11:7, man. What then Israel have not attained what ye seek for, but the election has attained it, and the rest were blinded, roughly paraphrasing. But I'm going to go ahead and get John chapter 15 and verse 22. It says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. They had not sinned, but now they have no cloak for their sin. Exactly. That's if Yahweh Shem Shah haven't came and spoken through, which is how the Lord speaks. He speaks through his prophets, man. So the Lord, he done spoken through his prophets for many years, man. Going on about 60 plus years, I think, roughly. Around that area, which is a lot of years. And Apostle Tahar being in it for about 40 of them. So yeah, it's just there's no cloak, man. No excuses. You can't say I didn't know. You can't say that, bro, because you heard this truth one way or another. You might be one of the ones that have that Hebrew Israelite family member, right? That might be into the Hebrew Israelite stuff. He might not be part of DMS, but he's into it. Therefore, you heard some parts of the truth. You probably maybe heard the name, whatnot. Hell, even if you ain't got no family member like that, you came across, you heard about the Hebrew Israelites in general. That's just without a doubt. Look what Drewski did. Drewski did that little skit on the Hebrew Israelites, specifically IUIC. So a lot of people actually know about IUIC. A lot of people. I know most people, if they come up and they heard of Hebrew Israelites or whatever, a lot of the time they know about either ISUPK or IUIC, but more so IUIC. So you heard this truth one way or another. No excuses. But I'm going to go ahead and get Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 12 in the NLT. It says, don't excuse yourself by saying, look, we didn't know. For the Most High understands all hearts and sees you, and who guards your soul knows you knew. He will repay all people as their action deserve. Exactly. So everybody's gonna get paid back to what they deserve, man. Right? You're gonna get exactly what you deserve, man. Right? You heard the truth. Exactly. You heard the truth. Now, what you did with the information, that's on you. Because only two things can happen. You're either gonna become a, bigger demon, scoff and whatnot, or it's gonna convert you. You're gonna repent. You're gonna come back. It might not even happen right away. You know, but he ain't finna take like 5+ years for you to come in. You know what I'm saying? You know. So yeah, man, it's just like, yeah, there ain't no cloak, no excuses. Nobody can say nothing because you heard about the Hebrew Israelites one way or another. Hell, even Elder Monata Zaba, out the GMS South Carolina, when he be talking to people, he be like, "You heard about the Hebrew Israelites?" But it's really like he ask it as a rhetorical question, like, "Nah, you heard about the Hebrew Israelites? Like, don't act like that. You heard about it at least once." Because it's kind of hard to come across people like that have never heard of the Hebrew Israelites, whether it's under a bad note or what. Because there's so many videos out there. Like there's so many videos out there. Hell, even the Edelman Zaba, he always got a video that he finds on TikTok about just simply people talking about the Hebrew Israelites and how they're just going off and they're just so terrible. Okay, now you got camps that are going off, yeah, but in GMS, we have 100% truth, 100% truth, meaning 100% of what we need to know for salvation, right? That's what we mean when we say 100%. We're not saying that we're going to know exactly when the Lord come, what it's going to look like when you get changed in a new body, how, we don't know all that. But what we do know is what we need to do in order to, Lord willing, be saved, man. It's fearing him. Fear the Lord, man. Fear the Lord and feed his sheep with sound doctrine, which is the 100% truth. Simple, simple as that, man. So yeah, there's gonna be no excuses for nobody, right? And when I heard Walker Flocka say that, it's like I was kind of surprised, but I wasn't at the same time. I was like, damn, but I was like, well, I mean, celebrities they heard about the Hebrew Israelite, but now the fact that he actually said that the MOTB, is a chip, believes that, it's just like that says a lot because most people don't. Most people don't even know that part. They might have heard about the Hebrew Israelite, but they don't know what the MOTB is. He did, and guess what? If he don't repent, which more than likely he's not, from the looks on that video, he's just gonna take it. He gonna take it, just like everybody else. Everybody's going to take it that does not repent and serve you out by Shem Shai, because your Lord ultimately has to give you a spirit not to take it. It's called the hour of temptation for a reason, and you're gonna be tempted to take it. You might show some resistance at first, but guess what? You come around if you're not a part of the Lord's elect. But anyways, Lord willing, I was edified. I want to end it off by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Grand Millstone. Thank you. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yasharala.